Good morning, everybody. Today is a good day, as is always, because I don't film stuff that's rubbish. I'm here, I've met up with the guys from RUF UK to film a RUF, actually, that's the correct pronunciation. I didn't know that much about the cars before, and basically my experience has always come across them in sort of video games and stuff when there's some weird Porsche licensing issue and there's all the RUFs. I thought I'd come down in the GT3 RS and I'm going to drive this RTR. Right, hello everyone. We've just been for a little bit of a drive. I've been passenger and it's my turn to drive. And it has actually just started hailing, sleeting, balls of snow, which is exactly what you want in a high horsepower rear wheel drive car on cup tyres. But I'm gonna go for a little drive and get my impressions on this car. Right, off the bat in this car, the things I'm noticing, ride quality is very sort of nice, this is sort of supple. It's not solid, which I think you get a lot of cars, people try and make them too stiff. And I've literally just got out of my GT3 RS. And this, I would say the ride quality is definitely better, but still feels sporty. And it is definitely wet. Manual gearbox, that's what we're all talking about. Versus my GT3 RS, I know I'm in a 991 chassis. This is the RTR, which came out in 2015, is that right? 2015. This is the only right-hand drive one, manual gearbox, and essentially they put a twin turbocharged RUF engine in it, which has about 650 horsepower. And I tell you, you feel it. It's got it's got some pace. And here, what else we've got in here? Something that's really nice. It's got all of the cars have got a full cage. I think all the cars. And it's yeah, they're sort of IRC, which is the integrated roll cage. And it just looks like a slightly thicker panel, and it's very nicely hidden. There's lots of cars with roll cages. You get in, and you sort of like, oh, I've got to step over it, or I'm going to bang my head. And this actually just looks like you wouldn't notice if someone points it out, you notice it, but otherwise, not a problem. So the manual gearbox in this car is a RUF model rather than the 7-speed. So we've got a 6-speed, and it's really, really nice, really tactile. It's a bit, I'd say it's a lot cleaner than the one in my RS. The RS is very raw, and yeah, it's good. It's good. Well, this is a great example of what something like this proves you can actually drive it in all conditions. You just got to use your right foot a bit more sensitively. So when this car came out, there wasn't, and there still isn't, a GT2 RS. It says, say you want a 991, which is rear wheel drive, manual, with a lot of horsepower. That car did not exist, and still doesn't exist actually. The GT2 in 2017, GT2 RS has not come out. So this car has 650 horsepower in all the modernness of a 991, which is something pretty unique, and I think it's quite appealing. Right, I've been driving this car now in some not quite so wet, and had it for a little bit of time, and I think I'm starting to grasp what this RUF thing is all about. With these cars, it's a modern car, so it's a modern Porsche-based car, and although the CTR, which at Geneva I think was my favourite car, is a complete RUF build. But this car is just, so usable. I think it's built for people that want to drive and use their cars all the time. And you could, say you were in Germany or something, you could hoon down the Autobahn seriously fast to work, and then just pool around town, and it's a super comfy place to be. These seats are exceptionally comfy. I'm a big fan. I would quite like some of these seats in any of my non-Porsches. I think they can come in different sizes. I'm just going to check. Can they come in different sizes? Yes. So they can come in different sizes depending on you. This person is clearly my sort of size, and they're great. It's a very nice place to be. You can poodle around. It's involving when you want it to be involving. The steering, I feel, drove down here in my GT3, and everyone's like, oh, that is the last thing in steering feel, unless you go older. And this, I haven't noticed it being a sort of problem. It's not, I get feel through it, getting communication. The engine just pulls like a train, and yeah, I think this is great. It's great, awesome. Wouldn't mind one. Hello everyone, back in the GT3. That the weather could not have been worse. Literally, I just did a couple of like driving shots, and we were going to do a whole bunch more, and then it hailed. It has not hailed in England in, I don't know, a long time. There was massive lumps of snow. So I only really got to drive the car in the wet, at least whilst I was filming, and then afterwards a little bit of it in the dry. But I'd like to sort of finish off by talking, sort of summing up where I feel like the brand sits for me anyway. I think it's engineering. It's taking something that's very good and then changing it to how you want it. So they are expensive, but they're expensive because you have to, you know, you've got to buy the base car, and then they put a whole bunch of engineering and development into it. So things like suspension is just tweaked to be sporty, yet not super stiff. You can't get, because some cars are just too stiff. And you can just have whatever you want. You can have a proper manual gearbox in a car with 650 horsepower at the rear. That's what you want. That's what I want. It's great. Thanks for watching the video. I'm sorry that, well, I couldn't really do much about the weather, but so I kind of wanted to get a few more shots, but is what it is. Thank you very much to RUF UK for letting me drive the car. They're definitely going to be doing some stuff in the future. Lovely bunch of people. I'll put their links down below. See you in the next video.